Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, welcome. In this class, we are going to see five couplets under the chapter 33, Not Killing. Chapter 33, Not Killing. Five couplets from 321 to 325. Beautiful couplets. Let us see how, how Valluvan stands in support of not killing any living being. Come, let us see that. Tirukural comments and explanations with a new dimension. Five couplets from 321 to 325. Live 130. 18, 13, 9, 2024. Virtue, chapter 33. Ascetic virtue, not killing, not harming living beings. Couplet 321. What is virtue? Virtuous deed is not killing other beings. Killing would bring all sorts of sins. Again, what is virtuous deed is not killing other beings. Killing would bring all sorts of sins. What is the message of this couplet? It is what is virtuous deed? What is virtue? Or what is virtuous deeds? Here is the question. What is virtuous deed? Not killing any living being is virtuous deed. What is virtuous deed? Not killing any living being is virtuous deed. If we kill living beings, that would bring all kinds of sins. If we kill living beings, that would bring all kinds of sins. This is the message of this couplet. That is, not killing any living being is virtuous deed. Killing living beings would bring all kinds of sins. Virtuous, what is virtuous deed is not killing other beings. What is virtuous deed is not killing other beings. Killing would bring all sorts of sins. Not killing living beings is virtuous deeds. Killing other living beings would bring all kinds of sins. Explanation. Not killing any life is virtue, which is a deed. Not killing any life is which is a deed. Killing living thing would bring all kinds of sins. It is what is virtuous deed is not killing any living being. Content. Never killing is virtuous deed. Never killing is virtuous deed. Killing is the worst human deed. The content of the couplet is never killing is the virtuous deed. The core of the couplet is killing is the worst human deed. Again, again the couplet and the content. What is virtuous deed is not killing other beings. Killing would bring all sorts of sins. That is, not killing living beings is the virtuous deed. Killing living beings would bring all kinds of sins. Chapter 322. Sharing the available things with other beings is the virtue of virtues as advocated by virtuous writers. Again, the couplet. Sharing the available things with other beings is the virtue of virtues as advocated by virtuous writers. What is the message? There are so many virtues in human life. Among them, sharing our things with others and other living beings is the greatest virtue. There are so many virtues in human life. Among them, sharing our things, that is food and other things, sharing our things with others is the greatest virtue. Explanation. Our forefathers have advocated in writings various kinds of virtues. Among those virtues, the greatest is sharing our things with other people and living beings around us. That is the greatest virtue among all kinds of virtues is sharing our things with those who need them. Won't it? The greatest virtue is sharing our things with the needy. Or, the content, the greatest virtue is sharing our things with the needy. For the world wouldn't bear that no stand. Mine is for myself only. That is, the world would not bear that notion. Mine is for myself only. Again, couplet 322. Sharing the available things with other beings is the virtue of virtues as advocated by virtuous writers. That is, among various kinds of virtues, sharing our things with others is the greatest virtue. Chapter 323. Among various kinds of virtue, not killing stands first, not speaking lies stands next. Again, among various kinds of virtues, not killing stands first, not speaking lie stands next. What is the message of this couplet? It is there are so many kinds of virtues in human life, so many virtues. Among them, not killing any living being stands first. It is followed by not lying. That's all. That is, there are so many kinds of virtues in human life. Among them, not, not killing any living being stands first, and not lying stands next. In some other way, among all kinds of virtues, not killing is the greatest virtue. Not killing is the greatest virtue. Not killing is followed by not lying. Both not killing and not lying are great virtues. Among these two, not killing stands first and not lying stands next. There are various kinds of virtues in human life. Among them, not killing gets the first rank, not lying follows it. It is among all kinds of various deeds, not killing and not lying occupy the first and next positions. Content. The first of various deeds is not killing. The next of it is not lying. Again, content. The first of virtuous deed is not killing. The next of it is not lying. Co. The world wouldn't tolerate the twin sins, killing and lying. Again, the core. The world would not tolerate the twin sins, killing and lying. Second couplet, 323. Among various kinds of virtues, not killing stands first, not speaking lie stands next. There are so many virtues in human life. Among them, the greatest virtue is not killing, and the next great virtue is not lying. Not not killing stands first. Not lying stands next. These two are the greatest virtues. Chapter 324. If you ask what is the virtuous way of living, the answer would be not killing any being. See, the one says, ask the question, what is the best way of leading a virtuous life? What is the, if you ask, what is the best way of leading a virtuous life? The answer would be not killing any living thing. It is, it is not killing any living being is the worthy way of leading a virtuous life. A worthy way of leading a virtuous life is not killing any living being. Again, what is the best way? What is the best way to lead a worthy and virtuous life? Not killing any living being is the best way to lead a worthy and virtuous life. If we put the question, what is the best way of leading a virtuous life? The reply would be leading a life sans killing any living being. That is, according to the word, the praiseworthy life is leading a life without killing any creature. According to the worldwide, according to the world, the praiseworthy life is leading. The first life is leading a life without killing any creature. A content. The greatest virtuous part of living is never killing. Again, content. The greatest virtuous part of living is never killing. Go. Killing, killing needs the work. Killing needs the work. That is, the world needs to kill the evil way of killing. The world needs to kill the evil way of killing. Again, couplet. If you ask what is the virtuous way of living, the answer would be not killing any being, not killing any being, any living being. The best way to lead a worthy and virtuous life is not killing any living being. The best way of leading a worthy and virtuous life is leading a life without killing any living being. And couplet 325. To all the ascetics who renounced earthly pleasure, he who fears killing any creature is superior. Again, to all the ascetics who renounced earthly pleasure, he who fears killing any creature is superior. What is the message? That is, so many people, so many great people have given up their earthly pleasure in order to gain greatness. It is in order to earn greatness. So many great people have renounced their earthly pleasures. This is one group of people. Yet there are some other people. Some people fear killing and lead a life without killing any living being. This is another group of people. Is some people have renounced their earthly pleasure in order to earn greatness. Some people fear killing and live without killing any living being. Thus, there are two kinds of people. Among these two groups of people, who are greater? The people who fear killing and lead a life without killing any living being are greater than those people, are greater than the people who have given up their earthly pleasure in order to earn greatness. Okay, that is again those that is the people who fear killing and lead a life without killing any living being are superior to those who have renounced their earthly pleasures in order to earn greatness. Respected elders, educationists, my dear teachers, and my dear students. Thus, in these five couplets under the chapter killing, we have seen five beautiful couplets. Among these five couplets, couplet 322, that is, there are so many virtues in the world. Among them, sharing our things, sharing our things with others is the greatest virtue. There are thousands and thousands of virtues in human life. Among them, the greatest is sharing our things, sharing our food and other things with others. It's the greatest virtue. This is the most beautiful couplet among these five. I mean, it's my respected elders and educationists and teachers and students. Here we have to bear in mind that is, according to nature, among these five, five senses of creatures, from one to five creatures, five senses of creatures, one creature lives on another for its food. It is one kind of creature. It depends on a lower creature for its food. Similarly, from one, two, three, and four, five senses, the higher one is depending on the lower one for its food. So, killing is unavoidable according to nature to lead your life. It is sense one becomes a prey to the sense two and the higher and the higher living beings. So, let's see, killing is unavoidable because man and other animals, birds, etc., are depend on another animal and, vegetables for their life. So, killing cannot be taken as a evil deed. Killing cannot be constituted as an evil deed. But here we should take it as not harming other living beings is virtue. That is killing other living being is not an evil deed. Because for our food, we have to take vegetables and seeds. We have to take the meat and flesh of other animals and fish, etc. Fish, birds, animals, etc. We are taking as food. We are killing them and we are killing them for food. So that kind of action cannot be constituted as an evil deed. But harming is totally different from killing. We should not harm any living being for any reasons. So in this way, we should take it, even though it is not killing, even though World War stresses the need of not killing other living beings, or every being depends on other lower being for its life, for leading a life, for living. So killing is not a sin. that harming other living beings is the greatest sin. In this way, we should take this chapter. So, okay, I thank all of you for listening to my comments for these five couplets. Till I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice